So today we are out here at the parks at Wilson Creek, and we're gonna be checking out, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, the best builder in Dallas, Texas. If you want the highest quality, best finishes, and a home that feels like a tank, that is Tradition Homes right here. They build an absolutely amazing home, and the prices out here are gonna blow you away. I'll just go ahead and say it. They start in the upper 700,000s. I'm talking these houses are 3,500 to just under 5,000 square foot luxury homes. If you were looking at these same homes in the Frisco area, you're looking at $1.5 million just to start. So we're at half the cost right up the road and much cheaper than Prosper as well. So we're at the Parks of Wilson Creek, a 720 acre community with a 100-acre city park that is going to be started here very shortly. And we've got 12 separate lakes out here. We've got resort style pools, kiddie pools for the kids out there, pocket playgrounds throughout, walking trails, and we are right off the Dallas North Tollway. So an amazing community and some absolutely incredible prices, and I think you're absolutely gonna love it. So let's go ahead and check out this beautiful home. All right, so we've got the absolutely stunning Tradition home. This is the 6011 floor plan, 4-bed, 4.5 bath, game room, media, and a study, all on one floor, sitting around 3,500 square feet. And this place is stunning. The video just won't do it justice. We've got your beautiful wrought iron door right here at the front. Extremely heavy. Love the frosted glass on there. And I brought this up in the past, so if you're somebody who doesn't like the frosted glass, I have a guy that can put a drop-down shade for you, so you just click a button and this simply just closes off. So you can just leave that open and close when you want to, but check out what you really want to see. This main entrance into this home, we got the beautiful tile work right here, and then the hardwood floors surrounding the rest of the area, but tons of detail in the lighting, the ceiling. You see the circular, what you call it, but it just looks really, really nice. This floor plan is absolutely incredible. If you love large 1-story floor plans, they also have the 1.5 stories that they're known for here, that you could probably do the same thing with this floor plan. So we've got your first ensuite right here at the front of the house. They've carried those white oak hardwood floors throughout. Huge windows up front. Looks like 10-foot ceilings. Got the can lights as well. It's a really cool modern fan up there. And another gorgeous bathroom. Loving the concrete look tile in here. Something you just don't see every day. It's a dark gray cabinetry. Nice modern and farmhouse type touches in here. So they're gonna have multiple selections of styles that you can choose here in this home. So this is the farmhouse edition. A walk-in closet, floor-to-ceiling tile here with your frameless glass shower. Looks really cool. Love how they set up the knob right here, whatever you call that, so you don't have to get completely soaked. And right around the corner, onto the opposite side. So we're still here at the front of the house. You're gonna have your storage closet right here, and then you're gonna have, believe, another full ensuite bedroom right here. So similar size, maybe slightly smaller in this one. You've got your walk-in closet in a little bit different location. Really cool storage all the way to the top of these 10-foot ceilings, which is cool. You don't see that every day. And then your ensuite bathroom right here. Once again, a walk-in shower, tons of different tile selections, floor to ceiling tile, got the gold fixtures in here. You even got a little window right over here. So those huge windows up front, once again, bringing in tons of natural lights. And then all these are gonna have the 8-foot solid core doors throughout this house. So now we'll continue down the main entryway of this house where it kind of widens and super tall ceilings. We've shown you that here at the beginning, but lots of attention to detail in this home. And then right over here, the corner, that's gonna be your 3-car tandem garage. Currently the sales rep's office where we'll be working on your next deal. You'll see you've got this incredible mud bench right here Everything all enclosed in, hanging racks right there, and then your half bath right here for your guests. Really good looking spot. And now we're here kind of towards the middle of the house. You'll see we've got the main living area we'll get to here in just a little bit. But right over to this corner, we've got your beautiful walk-in office. You've got the Kentucky Derby light up in here. It looks like a Kentucky Derby hat. That's the first thing I thought of, but it looks really cool. And your built-in shelving all the way back through here. Just kind of gives you an idea of what you could do with this space. You got the lighting up top, so you're going to be able to do this if you decide to do so. You can do it on a different wall. You can set this up however you'd like. Big modern windows right there, and then your 8-foot tall doors right here with the glass inserts. And then right outside of your office space, you've got another full bedroom, bathroom setup right here as well. So nobody's going to be fighting over bedrooms in this house. They're all really good size, all got 10-foot ceilings, all walk-in closets. And I love, once again, how they utilize the entire space because nobody does that. So they've got the hanging racks all the way to the top of the ceilings. Even though this on the side of the house is going to have much larger windows than usual. So the ones in the front, of course, can have the biggest, but these are going to be very good size. You can open those up very easily. And then another beautiful ensuite bathroom right here. Very different tile selection here. As you can see, you're going to love that or hate it, but notice that you got a tub in here, perfect for kids. You got little kids, you're going to need a tub. But you're going to be able to choose that however you like, the walk-in shower or the tub selection. And then I love how this one's got a little window in here as well. Even painted the doors to match the bedroom, which looks really good. Nobody does that. And then right over here is going to be your laundry space that attaches to the master closet. So we're going to get to this here in just a little bit. But this is where this home gets really exciting. And that is this main living room. It feels like a ballroom, basically. It's got 12, I believe these are 12-foot ceilings throughout this entire space. So really nice tall ceilings, floating shelves. And one of the unique features of these homes is the fact that they have a fireplace in the dining room space. So if you want a fireplace in your dining space, as well as the main living space where there usually is one, you could easily do that with this plan because that's what it's set up for. They just don't have it here. So they're just showing you a couple different options of what you could do. So you got the really cool little built-in shelving right down at the bottom. There's the floating shelves with the lights up top. A lot of people do the LED lights underneath those. And of course, one of my favorite features, the sliding glass doors right here. I mean, come on now. This takes up the entire wall. So these are not your standard sliders. They are much larger than those. Usually they're going to be a little more cramped in, but this takes up the entire wall back there, showing you that beautiful back patio space right there. So since we're here, we'll just walk out there real quick. So here we're at the back patio space. As you can see, tons of square footage back here that's all covered. Perfect patio for that drop down shade. Click of a button, that's going to drop down, keep all the bugs out. You've got this glass slider opens up. So if you have a party or something, you literally can have a much larger gathering living area. And if you're in the evening, even in the summertime, it's not going to be that bad if you're having a party in the evening time. Today, it's actually really nice, low 80s, high 70s here in the summer, which we know in Texas, that's not always the case. But just give you another look at it right here. You'll see they've extended this patio, really cool tile work throughout here. So that's something else that would be an upgrade, of course, that you could choose to do is extend this patio. If you wanted to cover it, you could do that as well. And this is a 74-foot lot. We've got a lot of extra stuff going on around here. So it's going to make it feel a little bit smaller. And then they put a little, or actually a big fire pit right over here. So cool little gathering space. Just kind of give you an idea of what you could do with this layout. But it is 74 feet wide, perfect for those modern rectangular pools. If you don't extend this out, I've actually had lots of clients build these homes that have built pools on lots smaller than this one and bigger than this one. So if you wanted If you reached out to me, I could give you examples of those and show you some pictures of that. So just keep that in mind. But real quick, my name is Preston Gale. I'm a local realtor, born and raised here in the Dallas area, and I've helped hundreds of people relocate to Dallas through this channel. So if you're having any thoughts of moving here, have questions about new construction or Dallas in general, I would love to help you out. So please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Now let's go continue this beautiful home tour. Now, another thing I want to point out real quick is you have your gas connections out here. A lot of people ask about those. So if you wanted to do a built-in kitchen area, they can do that, or you can have that done after the fact, and it's very easy. You've got plugs and outlets all throughout the space. This is a gas burning fireplace over here, so it'll put out quite a bit of heat. You just flip the switch, nice and hot. You will have your connections up here for a TV. If you want to put a mantle, I've seen a lot of people do that as well. So just a couple things, and there is a lot of space out here. You've got a seating area right here and a table right here. And love how they have the separate entry besides just the slider, because you just don't want to open that up 20 times a day. It gets old very fast, even though it looks really good. So walking back into this space, this is one of the unique features like I talked about just a little bit ago, and that is the fireplace in this home. Absolutely gorgeous right here in the dining space. And of course, you can do another one right here in the main living room as well. But another thing, I've had multiple clients build this very similar home and this exact floor plan. Some of them will do a massive dining space from it, just basically turn this table and you can fit 15, 20 people if you wanted to. So that's just how some people like to roll. If you want a smaller space, still fit 8 to 10 very comfortably, you can face it this way and then have a nice little seating area over here. Perfect place to drink your coffee in the morning, read a book, whatever, just hang out, entertain your friends. But just kind of gives you a lot of options. This is a huge room. You've got the big windows everywhere, bringing in all the natural light. And of course, this leads into your absolutely stunning kitchen area. So you'll see you've got a 10-foot gorgeous island with that waterfall edge right here. The quartzite countertops that carry into the backsplash with the under counter lighting looks really good. A lot less cleaning. You don't have to worry about grout. I'm liking these pulls on this cabinets. I've never seen pulls like that. So very cool. And of course, soft close in a house like this. You gotta have soft close. But they also always do a great job with the really cool oversized vent hood. This is actually a smaller one considering most of their homes have bigger ones than this. If you've seen other videos out there, you got the KitchenAid high-end appliances right here. And then some people may or may not like the cabinet height in here, but this is a 12-foot ceiling. So typically these would be to the ceiling up there. So with 12-foot ceilings, most people don't carry those to the top. I've seen a few people do it, most people don't. So you have tons and tons of storage throughout this space. If you like the puck lighting with the glass inserts up top, you can do that as well. But just a very clean overall look, very elegant in here. Love the lighting. The design, it just comes together very, very nicely. And then one other thing that a lot of people that build these homes want to do is put a sub-zero fridge. So you can put a nicer fridge in here. You got your double oven right over here. And once again, 10 foot of cabinet space. So here in this corner, it's going to be your pantry space. So pretty decent sized pantry. Nothing fancy, but I'm sure you could make it that way if you want. And then love the layout of this house, a way that this is set up. So you've got your media room space right here, really cool looking carpet, dark walls. You got your AV closet that's kind of blended in because it's all painted the same. Really cool sconce lights on both walls over here. Plenty of room for a projector if you wanted to, but the way this is laid out and where it's located is awesome because it's right outside of your living room. So if you're entertaining, you're watching multiple games, having people over, this is just going to be a space that's way more utilized than one that's sitting upstairs by itself. So one of my favorite, like I've said many times, layouts overall. Huge one story. I live in a big one story myself. And once again, they can make this into a 1.5 story with a game room upstairs and a bedroom. Seeing a lot of those. I've had clients build those. And then over into the back corner of the house is going to be your master suite. So gorgeous master suite, nice tall elevated ceilings. You've got a king size bed, oversized furniture, a seating area. These are huge seats, by the way, and still plenty of room to move around. Of course, they carried the white oak floors throughout all the rooms in here. And this is a really cool little bump out right here. So you've got all this additional seating right here in the corner, and check out the size of the windows back here. So really unique window selection. Both of these on the corner are gonna open up. Just looks really, really nice. Adds a little bit of square footage. You got your dresser over here, and then this leads into your bathroom space. So one of the things about tradition homes as well is they have huge bathrooms. This is probably a little on the smaller side for them, but you just notice that it's very long, but it's also very wide. So they have lots of space. I've seen some of their bathrooms that are bigger than most master bedrooms. This one is still a very good size, just a little bit smaller than normal. And then you've got this standalone soaker tub, which is quite a bit larger than the most of the tubs that we show. Not sure you can see that on film. And then a very good size master shower right here. So floor to ceiling tile. Once again, frameless glass. And then tile on the floor. And of course, you gotta have that bench seat. I mean, no other way to do it than right there. If you want a rain shower, that's definitely a perfect shower for it because it is a very good size shower. And I'm loving the separated vanity spaces. And I don't even know, it's a white oak cabinetry, but it looks a little bit different. There's a lot of grain in the cabinet. It's kind of unique. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up or not, but it looks really good. And then this is gonna have a his and hers closet. So first closet right over here is probably hers. Very good size. Once again, they've utilized the entire space, which is awesome. You got your third rack way up top there. And then your storage closet. We all know what that's for. Look at that, solid leg room. You know, can stretch out a little bit in there. And then his closet right here, which is, once again, pretty good size, about half the size of the other one. Another great part about this floor plan is the connection into the laundry space. So you can basically do the laundry without having to crawl through the entire house like most floor plans are set up to do. So the white oak cabinetry, once again, you've got this big sink right in the middle, all this counter space, storage, floating shelves, and storage on this side where your washer and dryer is. So a very good size main laundry space. And I'll show you where this leads out to again that we showed you earlier, kind of towards the middle of the house where this really cool cutout is. All right, so that is this insane home 6011. Let's get into what you really want to know, and that's pricing out in this community, which is probably the best pricing you're going to see on any tradition homes in Dallas, Texas. So homes out here are going to range from 3,500 square feet up to 4,608 square feet. So some pretty large homes. And the crazy part is the starting prices for these insane homes are going to be in the upper 700,000s. So an incredible value. If you want to build these types of homes in any other neighborhood, you're going to be starting around the $1 million price point anywhere else in Dallas, Texas that they build. So just keep that in mind. And if you're looking at this exact floor plan, this 6011, the starting price of this home around 3,500 square feet is going to be $854,900. So still an incredible value for this location here in the Parks Wilson Creek, in the fastest growing city in the entire nation. They're going to have tons of other floor plans that are similar. So 6022, it actually starts at $799. And it's actually just a hair bigger than this house. So they're just a little bit different layout as far as that goes. And then their largest floor plan, 4608 square feet as far as the starting square footage. So you may be able to add on to that. It's got a starting price of $959,000 as of the making of this video. So just under 5,000 square foot tradition home. And when I say these are top quality homes, they are top quality. I walk thousands of homes. I've seen it all, walked it all, I've sold it all. And these from top to bottom are built like a tank, if you know what I mean. If you walk through them, you probably can't see it on film that it looks nice, but when you walk through it, you just feel the difference out here. So if you're looking at Parks Wilson Creek or any tradition homes or anywhere in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, I would love to connect with you. So please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I'd love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town, and make sure to check out this next video.